Hello there, and welcome once again to Renewed Faith Devotions as we reflect on the great influences of the faith. Over the next few days, we're going to spend some time with two sisters whose names are familiar to every believer, Mary and Martha of Bethany. Our scriptures today are brief but full of meaning. From Luke chapter 10, verse 38. As Jesus and his disciples were on their way, he came to a village where a woman named Martha opened her door to him. And from Mark chapter 14, verses 3 to 9. While he was in Bethany, reclining at the table in the home of Simon the leper, a woman came with an alabaster jar of very expensive perfume, made of pure nard. She broke the jar and poured the perfume on his head. Some of those present were saying indignantly to one another, "Why this waste of perfume? It could have been sold for more than a year's wages and the money given to the poor." And they rebuked her harshly. "Leave her alone," said Jesus. "Why are you bothering her? She has done a beautiful thing to me. The poor you will always have with you, and you can help them any time you want. But you will not always have me. She did what she could. She poured perfume on my body beforehand to prepare for my burial. Truly I tell you, wherever the gospel is preached throughout the world, what she has done will also be told in memory of her." Martha and Mary lived with their brother Lazarus in Bethany, a small village about 2 miles from Jerusalem. Martha was probably the elder of the sisters and an active worker, while Mary appears to have been more contemplative. Both were devout Jewesses, and together with their brother, they had a great interest in Jesus' ministry. When visiting Jerusalem, as Jesus frequently did, he must have greatly valued the hospitality which was always available to him in the home of Martha, Mary, and Lazarus. He who said, "The Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head," would no doubt have been deeply grateful for the hospitality of this home in Bethany. Hospitality has been beautifully defined as the art of making people want to stay without interfering with their departure. In light of this, we are invited to ask ourselves some searching questions. Is my home a hospitable place? Am I a hospitable person? If not, why not? But there is even more here. In that same village of Bethany, a woman whose heart had been touched by the Lord came with an alabaster jar of very expensive perfume. She broke the jar and poured it out on Jesus. Some saw only waste. Jesus saw something entirely different. He called it a beautiful thing. You see, my friend, true hospitality is never ultimately about efficiency, cost, or appearance. It's about the love that moves the heart. This woman did what she could. She honored Jesus in a way that the critics could not understand. And Jesus promised that her act of extravagant love would be remembered wherever the gospel was preached. The home in Bethany was hospitable because the hearts inside it were open to Jesus. They made space for him, not just a bed or a meal, but a room in their time, their conversations, their reflections, and their resources. Today, Jesus is still looking for homes and hearts that will be open to him. In our busy, distracted lives, it is easy to be like Martha, rushing about, serving, managing, but somehow missing the better part of simply being with him. Or we can learn from Mary, choosing to sit at his feet, to listen, to pour out our best in worship and love. Hospitality begins with welcoming Jesus. When he is truly at home in our hearts, our physical homes naturally become places of welcome for others. A listening ear, a shared table without hurry, a sincere prayer, a kind and generous spirit. These are the beautiful things that Jesus still notices and remembers. So let us examine our hearts today with honesty and grace. Is my home a hospitable place, a sanctuary where Jesus is honored and others feel his welcome? Am I a hospitable person, someone who creates space for relationship, for rest, for a genuine encounter with God and with people? If the answer is not yet what we long for, take heart. Jesus is ready to help us open the door wider. He doesn't demand perfection. He delights in the sincere offering of a loving heart.